Hello. Let's look at kind of different ways of communication, particularly interpersonal communication. And to start off, what's the definition of interpersonal communication? What exactly is interpersonal communication? And that's just two people, more people, however many it is, having a discussion with each other and talking about certain topics, certain things that are going on in schools, whatever it might be. So that's interpersonal communication, and that could be, body language. It could be the actual words coming out of our mouth, what we're saying. You can use it effectively. You can have meaningful conversation. You can use silence. Also effectively, you can use it in a way where simply you not saying anything or you not talking still has the effect and has a good way of communicating amongst the people as you guys talk to each other. And so what we really need to do is figure out how do we do this to the best of our abilities so that our school runs smoothly, so that our students are able to get the most out of their education, that we're helping them as best as we possibly can. And silence can be used in a good way in the classroom. If I'm working with a student, particularly a student who might have disabilities or they might just be a little bit slower in my class and they're not quite getting it or they need a little bit more time to think, I might effectively use wait time, which is being silent, asking a question, giving them an opportunity to respond. Or if I'm having a discussion with a colleague or my boss, silence can be used effectively between the two of us. We both have an opportunity to say what we need to say, and then effectively and quietly wait for the other person. Maybe me not giving a response gives the other person a better opportunity to continue to think through their thoughts. Maybe they want to add on to what they're saying because I'm not automatically jumping into the conversation. Those are some good ways of effectively using silence to our benefit. Another one is being meaningful with our conversation and making sure that when we're in the teacher's lounge, we're not disrespecting each other, we're not talking bad about other students or other teachers or colleagues or whoever it might be. That the things that we say have meaning, that we're being meaningful to everybody involved, and that we're making sure that what we say has a purpose to it, and there's a purpose behind it. And I think it can be a little tricky at times because we do want to just sit there and talk about what's on our mind and talk about all these different things, but we have to make sure that we're making a point that what we're saying in our communication is effective. And even when we talk to parents, particularly, make sure that our silence is effective, that we are listening to what they're saying, truly listening. We're not just, I hear you, but that we're actively listening. We're making it a point to take notes if we need to follow up later on if we need to. And then again, when we do have our discussions, making sure that there's a purpose in what we say, that we almost keep it simple and short and sweet and to the point, and make sure that we're not elaborating on emotions, we're not letting our emotions dictate what's being said and how we're going about this, but that we are making sure that what we're doing is appropriate.